All right, welcome out to today's advisory report. It is July 21st, 2026. This short-term gauge has moved back to bullish as price has moved above the 20-day. If you've been following the videos, you're seeing a lot of flip and flop back and forth with the gauges. We're going to leave the market in neutral to uncertain, although the S&P 500 was up almost 0.9% today. It failed to really close above yesterday's high. So let's see if we can at least get out of the short-term range of the last few days to see if this thing actually really wants to go higher before we change the market condition to bullish or favorable. Let's go ahead and check out the charts really quick. We've been talking a lot about the intermediate trend being bullish, so we have to have a bullish bias. Our positioning inside of our portfolios are bullish, are offensive. We have a slight bit of defense, but really heavy offense. And you can see we're just moving sideways in general on the intermediate trend, creating a bullish pattern as we had a strong move up and then a sideways consolidation, which is what you'd like to see after a strong move up. The moving averages are starting to catch up to the intermediate trend weekly chart that we have on board. So we'll see what happens as those two kind of converge. But we know that when the market is above the 30-week, there's more likely to be more bullish days. Statistically speaking, 56.7% of the time, there will be bullish days, meaning we'll be green on the day. So we want to have an offensive mentality when that is the case. Let's jump down to the short-term chart here, and we are looking at a daily chart. Each one of these tick marks or indication marks is today's activity. Try to zoom in a little bit further here. This is yesterday's bar. Here's today's bar. The red line is the 50-day. The green line is the 20-day. You can see we opened up right at this spot. We kind of came down, went below the 50-day for a little bit, but then came back up and closed higher. So that's a bullish day and closing above the 20-day. And really the volatility contraction continues as, you know, we were volatile, came up, less volatile, came up. And this little 2-day pullback, which before was thought of as another pullback, less volatile, just seems like we kind of came up and we came down. And so we'll see what happens as price continues to move sideways. Let's see if this thing does want to go higher, but want a little bit more confirmation before we actually make some final decisions to take off that last defensive little bit. I wanted to show today's action. Here's where we opened up. You can see we kind of came down. This is red line is the 50-day on the daily. So we came down and tested that spot, came back up and moved sideways for the rest of the day. If we kind of scrunch it up, this is exactly what you want to see, a move up and sideways. If you think about this move up and sideways, it looks the same as the move up and sideways on the intermediate trend, right? So a strong move up and sideways, that's really all you can ask for after a strong move up. Patterns happen over and over again, no matter what the time frame. So we're looking for this to kind of play out and see what happens. Let's jump into Market Lens really quick and take a look at what happened with some of the positions we own in the ultra aggressive. We didn't make any trades today, but we can see Goldman Sachs sell off when the market sold off and then gained its footing and now trying to maybe curl back up. This was on earnings and we were celebrating and how quickly it takes some of those profits away. So we'll see if this wants to kind of correct itself and regain its move forward. Lilly, a little bit of the same, a strong move up here and then some consolidation, a sell-off, and now just kind of building, I guess, another sort of area of consolidation. See if that wants to go up. XBI, which we bought yesterday, looking like it was going to hurt us. We bought it here, it closed down here, but got that back today. So maybe the same sort of formation building there. CrowdStrike, a little bit disappointing today, but found support at the 20-day moving average, which is what we want to see now. We will look to see a confirming turn back up. really a break below this area means we need to play defense on this one and probably blow out the position. But let's see. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. It's been a strong mover. See if this one wants to continue up. And that's what I have for you today. Take care. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll be right back at it tomorrow.